Alright guys, the Punisher Max 17 here, and this is a review for the 1/44th scale high-grade Garrazo. And basically, I did this kit 2 months ago or so. So, to start off with this kit, I gotta say, I absolutely love the design. It's one of my favorite, this and the Garrazo, because they are very similar, are one of my favorite designs out of the entire 00 line. 00, in my opinion, had a lot of good designs to it, but the Garrazo Garrazo design and probably the Tierin design were my two favorites. Two of my favorites. There may have been one that I'm not thinking of at the current moment that I liked just as much, but definitely up there in the top 2 or 3. I like the design so much, in fact, that I'm really thinking about getting a Garrazo just to kind of have a counterpiece to this. And they're a lot of fun to paint. The color combinations are a lot of fun to do. Good part separation on these. Really good kits, in my opinion. It's also something that's really open to custom color schemes. You know, if I got a Garrazo, I'd probably paint it in the green color scheme, the regular one. But it's something where I could see me getting another Garrazo or another Garrazo down the line and just having fun with it. Because this is a kit really open and just asking for custom color jobs. So many different color combinations you could make with this and make it look really good, I think. So that's just an idea of anyone who likes doing custom color schemes with their kits. This is definitely a good idea for you, because it's something I'm planning on doing. It would be a lot of fun. Also, this kit has amazing articulation. In terms of high grades, the 1/44th scale high grades, this is the best articulated one I personally own. Granted, this is probably the newest kit, 1/44th scale kit that I own, aside from my Garrazo, which I haven't built yet, so I can't comment on that articulation, but this one is very good. Honestly, the best articulation I have, I think I said that already, but you can basically get the arms to go anywhere you want them to go. Even with these big, bulky shoulders and this gigantic shoulder piece, you still can get these arms to go in any position you want. The legs here, they can bend all the way back, forward, do anything you want. Even the front skirt here has articulation to it. So it really is a incredibly articulated kit, in my opinion. You don't have, it's a kit that I don't know if a lot of people know you don't have to have on a stand, because you have these feet here which are just points. So I'm sure a lot of people thought that it's a kit that has to have a stand, which is something I believed for a while, because the stand does come with it. For anyone who doesn't know, the stand does come with it. But the feet, the little point here opens up and just forms like a 3-pronged foot so it can stand. It takes away a lot of the height of the kit, but and I don't think it looks as good either, but it is an option for those of you who want to just stand it up alongside your other kits. Now, I didn't mention that I did airbrush this kit like with my others. You can probably tell I airbrushed it, but I did shading on it as well. In general, I think it went pretty good. There's one part I messed up on, which was one of the legs, and that's just because I went over it once, did the shading on it, painted it all the way, then did the panel lining, and I screwed up on the panel lining. And I tried to strip all the paint away, clean it up, and then redo it, but I didn't get it cleaned well enough, so you still have the after effects of that once I redid it, so you can kind of see that. And it kind of bothers me a little bit, but you know what, it's a learning experience. It's one of those things, every time you build a kit you learn something new, and this time it just happened to be that I learned how not to clean parts. You know, I just need to do a better job of it. So, yeah. I'll show you some close-up shots of the kit here. I didn't actually do shading on these purple parts because it's such a dark color. I could have shaded it with black, but I didn't think it would make that big of a difference. And I really kind of liked how it looks just being the solid color. So I stuck with that. I really do think it's a nice looking kit. Pretty nice pose I put it in, I think, too, if I don't say so myself. I don't always pose my kits. A lot of them are just standing on my shelf just regularly, just standing there, you know. But this is one I posed. I mean, he's got a stand and all, and I think it looks pretty nice. There's a lot of poses I put this guy in, and I think a lot of them look good too. I'll add some photos at the end of this video. They're not the best quality because I did take them a while back with my old camera, but they're in a bunch of different poses, so you guys can see that, and you can see just how nice the articulation for this is. Now the Garrazo here isn't a kit that comes with a lot of accessories. You know, it doesn't have any guns, doesn't have any beam swords. You know, it's not a typical Gundam or a typical mobile suit, so it doesn't have all of those kind of accessories to it. The only thing it comes with is extra pairs of hands. Now, you can see here, you have the closed fist hand, which I have equipped there, and you get 2 of those. Here's the other one. And you get an open palmed hand here, which actually looks very nice in my opinion. And you get 2 of those. Now you get one last set of hands, which I didn't put on mine, but if you do them up nice, it could look very, very good. And that's these beam sort of effect hands. And you get 2 of them, of course, one for each side. And basically it's just like, he has this ability or power or whatever where he puts his fingers together and they just turn into like a giant beam sword. And you can put them on there, and he just has that instead of hands. So it could be put in some pretty cool action poses with these. Now these are something where typically you would paint the fingers here red, and then just the after fingers parts would be this clear orange effect. But one, I knew I wouldn't be using these, and 2, I'm not that great at masking, so I just chose to leave them like this. I figure you guys get the gist of it. So yeah, you get these. Basically you get 3 sets of hands, and that's all the accessories you have for them. But I'm okay with that. I'm not a person who's all big on accessories to Gundams. I'm okay if they just come like they are. So this is just fine with me. That's about all I have to say with this review. Definitely a big thumbs up to this kit. I guess I'm using Jabman025's recommendation system there, thumbs up. But it's a very good kit. Anyone who builds 1/44th scale kits, who looks for good articulation, good design, this is an ideal kit for you. And you can get these things for a pretty good price too. I know Gundam Store and More used to be doing a sale for them for like $12, and I don't think they're doing that now. I think they moved on to different specials. But you can get them on sale on HLJ all the time. They might even still have the sale going for this guy on HLJ right now. But it's a pretty cheap kit, an amazing kit, so big recommendation for this guy right here. One of the best kits I have on my shelf, without a doubt. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.